Hey guys, my name is Mike, and this is Math Tutoring with Mike. Hey, before we jump into our video, there are just a few things that I would like to review with you. The first thing is that I want to implore that at the end of this video, by the time that you reach the end of this video, I want to make sure that you understand the principles that we went over today in this video. So if you have to stop the video at any point in time, that you're confused, or if you have to rewind, I really want to suggest that you do that. The second thing is that after you've reached the end of this video, that you actually go back and try solving the example problems on your own. Doing this, I find, is very important with cementing the theories and cementing the understanding, that you actually understand what was reviewed. So, thirdly, chances are you came to this video with a specific problem that you had. If at the end of this video you realize that I have not addressed the specific problem that you are looking to solve, I invite you to leave me a comment or shoot me an email with your specific problem or specific question. And you have my word, I'll do my best to either preparing another video or reaching out to you personally how to solve that particular problem. Anyway guys, so on to our video. In this video, we will be reviewing how to divide mixed numbers. Dividing mixed numbers in our procedure, we incorporate a lot of it when we multiply mixed numbers. I'll show you up to what point that we actually incorporate the procedures where we multiply mixed numbers. So let's just use an easy example where we want to divide 2 1/2 divided by 2 1/2. Okay, so a lot of it is, like I said, when we multiply mixed numbers, and that is the first thing is we convert to improper fraction. And then after we convert to improper fraction, the second step is we want to switch the sign. Then after we switch the sign, we want to invert the fraction that is on the right. So we just call it the right fraction. And then once we do that, now we carry on as though we're multiplying fractions, and that is we multiply all of the numerators together and then divide it by all of the denominators together. Okay, so I'll show you that procedure. Okay, so let's divide 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Two and a half divided by 2 1/2. So we say the first thing we want to do is we want to convert these mixed numbers now to improper fraction. And if you recall, the way to do that is we say this 2 multiplied by this 2. Sorry, let's use a different color. This 2. And then we say plus this 1. Okay? So once again, we say this 2 multiplied by this 2, and then plus this 1. And that's going to equal 4 plus 1 equals 5. So our improper fraction now becomes 5 over 2. And recall, we always keep the denominator. When we're converting improper fraction to fraction, I'm sorry, when we're converting a mixed number to a fraction or an improper fraction, we always keep the denominator. Okay, so that is 5 over 2. And similarly, just for practice, we're going to find the improper fraction for this mixed number now, and it should equal the same. We don't have to work it, but I just want to show you, just for consistency, how we get it. So once again, we say this 2 multiplied by the whole number plus this 1. And that's equal to 4 plus 1 equals 5. Okay, so this will be our numerator in the improper fraction, and then we keep the denominator. Okay, so now we have 5 over 2 divided by 5 over 2. Okay, so once we do this now, the next step is we want to switch the sign to a negative, to a multiplication. I'm sorry. So we're going to say 5 over 2 multiplied, and then now, once we do that now, we want to now invert this fraction. So since it's 5 over 2, when we invert it, it's going to be 2 over 5. Okay, so once again, just to review the steps. We change the sign from a division to a multiplication. When we invert the rightmost fraction, so since it's 5 over 2, when we invert it, it's going to be 2 over 5. So we're basically flipping the fraction. Okay, so now our problem is 5 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 5. Okay, and so when we multiply fractions, we always multiply the numerators together, and then we multiply the denominators together. So that would look like 5 times 2. So this 5 times this 2. Then divided by 2 times 5. This 2 times this 5. Okay, and if we consistent, 5 times 2 is 10. And 2 times 5 is 10. And 10 divided by 10 is the same thing as saying 1. Okay, let's do another problem. Let's say we have a problem 1 1/3 divided by 2 3/5. Okay, so the first thing we do is we convert each fraction to an improper fraction. So we say this 3 multiplied by this 1, and then plus whatever the numerator is. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. So the improper fraction becomes 4 over our denominator of 3. Okay, so we have 4/3. The second one is we want to find improper fraction for 2 3/5. Okay, so we say this 5. I want to say this 5 times this 2 plus this 3. 5 times 2 is 10 plus 3, and then it's equal to 13. So this is a numerator. So it's 13 over, we keep the denominator, which in this case is 5. So now our problem becomes 4 over 3 divided by 13 over 5. So what do we do in our next step is we keep the first fraction, we change our division sign to a multiplication. Okay, and then we invert or flip the rightmost fraction. So it's 13 over 5. We're going to flip that to 5 over 13. Okay, and then we multiply all of the numerators together, and we multiply all of the denominators together. So we say 4 times 5 divided by 3 times 13. 4 times 5 is 20. 3 times 13 is 39. So our fraction, or the answer, when we divide 1/3 divided by 2 3/5, the answer is 20 over 39. So you've made it to the end of the video. Good deal. I really hope that you understood what was reviewed today. Like I said earlier on in the video, I really think it's a good idea that you go back and try to solve the example problems on your own. That way you can prove to yourself, and you can help assure that you actually understand the problems. Well, until next time, with another tutoring session, another math tutoring session with Mike. See you guys.